Hello, dreamers. What's going on? How y'all be tonight? Come on in, make yourself comfortable. Rest your weary souls. This is a place to relax, to vibe, to dream. And for all my toggles, of course, to star a lot at once, I'm like, hey, come on, why didn't y'all reset? Oh, well, got everything started right off the bat. But, hello, everyone. How are you doing tonight? Can't sleep? Big mood, morpho. Well, take a breath. To all of you there. Ooga booga! Morning, Tuxel. Hi. And congratulations on your personal reveal over there. Finding out you like both sides of the buffet, huh? You're welcome. Oh my, getting some Christian songs in there. And your birthday event, Chaya. That's right. In fact, Chaya, I know because you've got your re-debut tomorrow. Let me know what time you're going live again. I squirrel brain for a second. I'm trying to remember exactly what you had. Thank you, Fade. Thank you, Stranger Ranger. 8 p.m. ET. Okay, gotcha. Wanted to make sure that Naya-chan, did I see the art you did? Let me actually make sure that I did. What did you post? I don't think, yes, you posted eyes. You started the eye trend. Yes. So got. Nice. I know, seeing everyone, you posted some eyes, then Dolly-chan posted some eyes, and then Ash posted some eyes. And my best YouTuber friend in the real world? That's right. Thank you, Chaya. I know I was trying to remember off the top of my head, so I know you had posted that and just... Oh, my mind. There we go. Sorry, my lips got stuck. But not you sending songs in Discord out of boredom earlier than today? What? Well, we'll never say no to some music around here. What kind of avatar is that? The best one, Xian. Welcome. How you be tonight? I see you got a Doge in there. A Doge icon. In fact, even someone just said it's how they realized they were bi. So, welcome to the club. But, y'all had anything fun going on this weekend? Ooh, sushi itadakimasu. I know, it takes me a moment, of course, to get everything started again, so. You just hear me humming for a sec, was like, Peak in floral in 2 days. In floral or with floral? Just to make sure I read that right. Because does Peak have a new thing coming out? I haven't played Peak in a hot minute. Peak actually is a well-made game. And it's just been a minute since I last really felt I wanted to jump in, so, Sometimes you get those games that you keep playing, you end up playing for 12 hours, Minecraft, and then there's somewhere you just kind of go, I know this is fun, I know people enjoy it, I'm trying to get myself hooked by it. Boss paid you grievances instead of putting an HR complaint for the cash. Well, that's certainly nice when you deal with a bad boss and end up getting cash out of it. Good deal. And 856, you got your birthday on Tuesday. Nice. Well, hopefully it's a very happy lead up to that. Try harding card illustrations, but taking a break to make more art crimes. I know, I saw it. You know what? Okay. So since we got some art crimes, we got some fun stuff that was popping up in the Discord. So I know Shiny had dropped one thing, which I'm just like, broski going bold. I think you're showing off you're going commando there. But we got something from Ash. And actually, Ash is asleep right now, but I meant to say Naya-chan first. And then there are some titties there. Let's see. Cement titties I see farther up. And then Angel, I saw your stuff. I'm not sure if you're in here tonight, but looks like family, possibly? Birthday spankings. Oh my. So you really wanted me to make your dreams come alive. How spicy. I never thought of that. I will warn you though, claws can be a little pokey. So, I mean, if that's your taste, I ain't gonna judge, but fair warning. So anyway, loading everything up, Tukes will just drop something. Oh, I didn't realize I was transparent enough. Nice. Oh, that looks awesome. And then we got Naya-chan, who is dropping some eyes. So, you know, taking a look and seeing everyone's... Eyes are a fun thing to draw. When you see the different characteristics that make them up, like seeing how using Ash and Tuxel as a contrast, where Tuxel has a distinct line in her irises, and then Ash, he has very tight corneas. So it's always fun to draw eyes and just, you know, coming up with new ideas. And then this. I know, you've really been having fun with that knife brush. That thing looks awesome. Nice, nice. So, yeah, I will always encourage art. And in case Ash wakes up, we might be up until Mali. Well, welcome in. I think the first person we've had from Mali, we've had Namibia, South Africa, Mali. Who else do we have? I feel like there was someone else. I know in the past we've had Egypt. I think Morocco or Algeria. I forget which one of the two. I want to say Morocco. But, you know, I always appreciate seeing whenever y'all come from. Of course, don't tell too much detail. I want to make sure we don't end up giving anything away that could, you know... Oh. Yeah, please be safe out there. I know it's a difficult corner of the world with what's going on, so protect yourself. Yeah, please be careful with just... But at least as long as you're here, this is a place that is safe. A place to hopefully help you feel relaxed. Give you uppies? You want uppies already? In esta economía? Let's see. Where you be, Kim? There you be. You get uppies. Around you go. You want to nom me again? He didn't get a cracked tooth from the scales? If it's someone I don't know, you mostly say you're from Ishgard. Nice. Nice. Alright, well, if you want to nom on my scales. Man, it's certainly nice. Don't ever gotta worry about getting any road rash in case you ever fall. But... Nom! Everyone nomming? Claiming me as your Dirk. There's our first Dirk of the night. Oh my god. Y'all wait for the moment I unlock it. Oh, man. Y'all silly. Y'all silly. Yeet. Now, who do we have next? Who was the next person here? Nom, that's right, Dandelion. You wanted to nom. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Doing the puppy thing where it's like, I want to go for a walk, so I'm gonna bite your arm and lead you to my leash. Here you go. Yeet. Nom. Nom. A cat who wants to go for a walk, man. Funnier things in the world. Yeet. Lol. And who else did we have on the movies? Well, that's very personal. Y'all looking for milk. Do I need to start serving up milk in the Zetaplex now? Is that it? What do we have? Who else was in there? Who else was there? Uppies. Got the gamer. That's right. You wanted it. Always trying to keep track of everything. Is today... Clarity Lore. Today's your birthday. Okay. Okay. Well, a happy birthday to you. You get a glass of milk for your birthday. Make a gamer sups flavor of movies. Real talk, given how they have guacamole gamer fart, it's a matter of time until they make something that's movies themed. I was even looking at, sadly you can't have milk. Oh, that is heartbreaking. I feel for y'all who got lactose intolerance. That's unfortunate. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I like my milk. Your boy certainly enjoys getting a nice cup of coffee, making up a latte, making up a mocha, all the milky things. So delicious. But yes, around we go. You get the Remy spot. There you go. Just pilot me around every which way. Yeet! But so yes, because now, Chaya, it is. Oh, yee. Thank you, fam. Chaya, now it is your birthday, so may it be a beautiful day for you. Eggnog out of season? No. Eggnog, I know while it tends to be a Christmas drink, just enjoy. Just, enjoy the nice flavor. If you want to make up some eggnog, go for it. In fact, I think it was How to Drink. And, oh God, what's the guy's name? Greg. So the guy who has the YouTube channel How to Drink, he was doing a revised version of his eggnog recipe because there's been so many takes on eggnog over the years, and criticism, like a lot of store-bought eggnog tends to be very thick and gloopy, what was known as a Tom and Jerry once upon a lifetime ago. And so trying to make something that gets this right flavor, gets this right consistency. It's also made with a raw egg, so you get an interesting texture out of it when you make it up. But he eventually had found a recipe which was known as Baltimore eggnog, and it involves frothing up egg white and egg yolk separated, which sounds like it shouldn't have to work too much. You shouldn't need to do this to get a good texture, but apparently it went together very well. And there's many things you can add in where get a nice brandy, some nice whiskey. What else can you add to eggnog? His little secret's adding a little bit of maraschino cherry liqueur. And maraschino certainly adds a nice little bit of dimension to that. And I'll get it, especially if you've ever had store-bought eggnogs. I've had some visitors to the Zettaplex where they brought little gifts, and one will bring eggnog, store-bought stuff, and it is thick. It is like extra thick. So it's when you've had actual homemade stuff, home mixed stuff, that's usually, unlike me, I'm not thick. You sure about that, broski? Let me take my collar off for a second. You sure you're not seeing anything thick on this? I mean, I promise you, I've certainly got quite some assets. You can measure me using calculus. Love the enunciation on thick. Because there's thick, and then there's thick. Oh, hello there, Stormy Sky. Thank you very much. Ow. Thank you, fam. Making it rain. The thing... Oh, yes. Well, I'm certainly quite capable with gamer hands. Dexterity. Not about hype more, so not getting... Yeah, well, and again, that is a thing. Don't get me started with the horny. What do you mean? I'm talking about dexterity for playing video games. What are y'all thinking? Y'all thinking it's something else to lead you into your dreams. For playing with controllers and then guiding you along wherever you need to go. Quick Rolodex save. I know I should... I don't want to steal a bit from Jay, as I know he's got his D20. He gives everyone to roll, and that's always a fun thing where you get extra channel points if you get a D20, and if you get a D1, you're timed out for a minute. You have gamer sups from the anime Jujutsu Kaisen, and the flavor is cursed energy. I'd be curious as to what that tastes like. Also, yes, Kyuksu Time for you to fly. Fly, fly, fly away now. Whoop, I see more eyes. Speaking of which, Dandelion adding more art crimes. I love seeing. I've started just keeping Discord up to the art feed because I just love seeing when y'all are dropping art during the stream. I know I'm not an art entertainer. Does he give extra channel points for getting a 20? I think he did. That's what I remember it being, is you get extra channel points. I forget how many it is. But I think it's my first roll ever when I was hanging out as a D20, so. Fly like an eagle to the scene. Fly like an eagle. I can't think of something. I was trying to think of a way to twist that into scene where it's like you're flying in with a hair fringe and rainbow-colored hair while listening to My Chemical Romance. Yeet. Gal. This is rare air, everyone. The air up there. Oh, by the way, I saw a question about any advice for art school. So I think the biggest thing I would suggest, given I am someone from a dream world, I've got a little unique grasp on reality, but what I would say is as you go into art school and you're developing up the styles and what really draws you, make sure that you learn a bit of business as well, because however you want to develop yourself as an artist, you're going to need to market yourself. And whether you're aiming to be an animation artist, whether you're looking to be graphic design of some sort, whether you're looking to do commissions, you want to make sure that you can get your work out there so that you can show people, one, your portfolio, and two, what it'll cost to get the work done, and just learning how to be able to really manage a business. Because there's some things that suck. Like if you have to do your own taxes, the really unsexy stuff. But it's good to know things like that so you're capable of being a freelancer. So you're not just stopped in your tracks if there's any point to which you might not have it while you're building up your career. I'm your worst nightmare. Mihai Zetta, never Tober 32nd. Indeed, indeed. Fly like a smeagol, let the ring carry me. Slippin', slippin', slippin' onto, oh my god. Which, by the way, isn't today not C.S. Lewis, isn't today Tolkien's birthday, if I remember correctly? Or it was Tolkien's birthday? Your best nightmare. Hi, I'm Flowey. Flowey the flower. Oh my god, so many nightmares. As an art school student, try to be polyvalent on what you're doing and practice on a daily basis. Yes. So that is another thing, is as an art student, always work on something. Like Tuxel actually is a good example. I know I'm showing this as, I use this as an applicable example, is you see the technique that she's got where she's using a particular kind of brush that she's gotten used to for using it as an effect. And I'll add something else just as a point of contrast. Of course, if I may, stop me if you don't want me to, but something else that I'm looking to release as a print in the near future, but as a contrast for another kind of piece where Tuxel was working with, let's see if I can enlarge that a little bit. Yep, large. Close-ups. So yes, as you're working with different styles, working with different textures, should show up in a second. Getting used to how to load up anything like that quickly. But now here's another thing, that this is another piece Tuxel worked on where this is something using light source brushes. And where you're trying to work with different colors, work with different spaces. Might or might not be looking out for that as a print sometime soon. But where you're making sure that whatever skills you're working on, you're adding on something new. So you can always practice. And other things like perspective, if you run into a problem like maybe you have difficulty with feet, practice foot references, draw feet. Because at some point you might need to get a certain perspective for drawing feet. And for whatever the case is, work on it. Negative space, keeping balance, pizza self, not having it feel crowded. So you can do that. Could be a perspective piece. Sometimes you might have someone, since I know a lot of y'all come from Jay. Jay was showing off a starting soon screen he had done for someone. And it... Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, still doing some troubleshooting with this. There's been some updates. Well, okay, fair enough. Perfect timing. Waiting for me the moment I came back. Bases you have to get are anatomy, perspective, and composition. Yes, so as I was saying before my lips got a little stuck, man, time for me to stay hydrated. Drinky. There's a lot of, you want to learn your principles and your basics so you can understand, one, how to use them, and two, how you might want to break them, and getting more efficient at your tools and your workflow. And if you might not work on something like, I know, Tuxel, you were doing environmental art. Jay was talking about how he had done a starting soon screen for someone, and and the collar magically appeared on me. How sweet. I know. How's that for timing? Golly, who could have ever done that? I wonder. But, so, that's a thing that those are some general things to work on. And now, one thing is, you might have a million critiques in every which direction on how to improve something. So, that can be one hard thing. And hello, Zoe, come on in. How to draw a... Blue Rose offers some advice. How to draw a butt. Just draw an Among Us, but with detail. How sus. Wow. Little Amongy. It's amazing how you find Amongy. Yes, let me get you in there, Max. All right. Scatterbrained in there trying to work on... There we go. I think actually of all the chatters, you're the only one who's actively chosen brown. So there's kind of an interesting thing about colors that catch your eye. And when you get something that'll stand out really nicely, so you know immediately how to spot it. So there might be some interesting things, like if any of you get into character design, then you want to look at that. One big thing is a unique silhouette. So when you come up with a unique silhouette for a character, let's say you're designing 3, 4, 5 characters, you want to make sure that if you only see a completely black silhouette of them, none of them look similar. So look at, say, the Simpsons characters. And the Simpsons, especially if you want to go into animation, is one of the gold standards because the lore and design Bible that they have, and there's some YouTubers who have talked about this, where they have very set standards so that you will see Marge Simpson will always be done with a particular style. You can immediately tell her from any other character. All 3 of her sisters have distinct silhouettes, or she and her 2 sisters have distinct silhouettes. And then there's certain facial expressions which you'll see on her, you might not see on others. There's a whole bunch of interesting stuff that really comes into good, consistent design, and even some critiques. Oh, thank you, Stranger Ranger. And Naya-chan, yes, I will pick you up for a hug in a moment. But, so what was I saying about that? I know we got A856 on deck right now. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of learning resources. And if there's something that just grabs your interest stylistically, play around with it. Have fun with it. Now, one challenge that you might run into is if you're doing commissions, is sometimes it can be a bit of a challenge figuring out how to work with what your commissioner might want. So, I know since there's been some art that I've gotten, I try to provide as many clear sources as I can and send things that even if they're basic sketches, like one piece, which straight up had a Freerin angle, and I went, uh-oh, yeah, this is not good for me, but at least it can convey something that someone else can change into something that looks better when properly executed. Let's see, where are you, Naya-chan? Where are you? There you are. Boop. Boop. Hug. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna set you down. I'm gonna set you down. You said you wanted to give me a hug, so here you go. Well, wait, where'd you go? Nai-chan? Did I just launch you off the screen by accident? Hold on, let me let you respawn. One moment. There you are. There you go. Here we go. Hug. 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 There we are. And also, this is kind of this is a tough thing, but depending on whatever your timeline looks like for work, set clear expectations for the person that you're working with, because sometimes deadlines cannot be met for whatever the circumstance. Try to provide clear communication, try to let them know whatever's going on, so that way, in case you ever need to be like, hey, I need an extra week, or, because, say, VGen for an example. VGen, you estimate your deadlines, and it's probably a good rule of thumb. Oh, Blue Rose working on some art crimes yourself? I see, and I see some cosplay from Wing Zero. Airsoft guns, I think? Looks like airsoft stuff. Nice. But, one, try to set your deadlines as something very comfortable, and especially if you get a good client, they'll understand. And I know for something that I recently just worked on with one artist, he actually gave a month longer than the time he delivered. So he gave a disaster scenario deadline, and it's nice when all of a sudden going, oh, it's ready January 1st, not February 1st. Nice. So, some general tips. One of the hard things is try not to ghost anyone. And if you run into troubles on your end, let them know. Don't be scared of opening up, because it is always better to let someone know than leave them guessing. Yeet. Love how my eyes look. Well, shucks. I appreciate that. You know, just got a little light to lead you through the dark. So, look into my eyes, and know you'll always have something to guide your way as you drift away. Marine, I was gonna say, speaking of which, now, there's so many... Yeah, that's my thoughts on at least what I think are good things to keep in mind going into art school and an art career, any kind of creative career. And, so Zoe, I don't think I'm gonna play Mario Kart tonight. I thought maybe some of the funny block game, but I don't think I'm not feeling Mario Kart tonight. I haven't decided when we get to a game part yet. But, I know. Hi, Marine, how you be? What's going on? Have you gotten titties tonight? Have you gotten movies? Have you gotten big buff dog men bouncing on it? Or demon men? Oni men? Possibly? Yeet. Ah, yes. So there's another thing that Chai had mentioned, is there's a lot of scammers out there. And it's hard because sometimes it can be a little bit of a handshake agreement. You've had venues like VGen and other ways to make a good connection and make sure that, one, people are legit clients, and on the flip side, finding legit artists. So definitely vet something, and if something sounds too good to be true or sounds sketchy, you don't have to accept something. So that's another thing. And promoting can be one of the hard things. I know there's many venues. VGen at least is a good place to do that. I know Kara has popped up as a place to put your portfolios. ArtStation, although I've seen some bullshit on ArtStation with AI-generated crap. And for people who come to you to commission them, yeah. And there's also another thing, is I don't think anyone here will ever do this. But if you're proactively pushing your services on someone without being prompted, that's usually a red flag, because that's what a lot of AI grifters tend to do. Oh, yeah. Anime conventions can be a good place to show off art. Anime conventions, sci-fi conventions, Comic-Cons, furry conventions, depending on what variety of art you like to do. And the only thing I'll warn you about that is tabling can be very expensive. So understand that high exposure might not be high return, because right now conventions have been in a really weird place for the last few years, where some of them are charging very high tabling fees. In many cases, even ones who bring actors and other talents as guests, many don't even pay their talent anymore. They don't provide, they don't pay an appearance fee. Some might provide a minimum, so a guaranteed minimum of whatever variety in case you don't make those sales, but there's been some increased issues where not a lot of conventions are paying for people, and sometimes the venue's more expensive, sometimes, you know, they're just making hand over fist money. Was at a con, saw the art floor, and was awestruck. Because now there is one cool thing, is if an artist alley is if it's a good investment, you can really find some gems. Like, I found a lot of indie comics that I've followed for years through getting little windows into artist alleys. And, well, maybe finding artists for other things too. So there's many ways to do it, many ways to go about it. And even if you need an accountability thing, check out some of the art streamers, because you'll find many people who will actively stream their art, and it's almost like an accountability thing, so that it gives them time to lock in and focus on work. And if the client says, yes, you can stream this work, then it can be shared with the audience, and there's a lot of benefits, things like that, you know, even monetize a little bit of it. If you might have fun being an artist streamer. I know we've got a whole bunch of artist streamers, either that I send y'all on off to, or who sometimes pop in. I won't out any of y'all who I see down there in stream avatars right now, but there's a lot of really nice artists, and ones with different backgrounds. Some who do 2D art, some who do animation, some who have done some 3D modeling, some who have done rigging, some who primarily are focused on fan art, some are primarily focused on OC art. There's a whole variety, and, you know, check out someone's content, even if you want to get some... You want to stream art, but you're an awkward... So here's a funny thing as you say that, Marine, is my VTuber mama's done a lot of silent streams where, due to either personal wellness or just feeling that she's needed to lock in, you don't have to talk while you're streaming art. So, I mean, you certainly see this awkward sussy baka going live, and it's like, awkward shut? Sure couldn't be me. But focus streams. And, you know, even as it could be a chance to showcase your own animation work, where as long as you can... Sometimes it's just nice to watch and vibe where you can see the movements of someone drawing on their tablet and just have a little animated avatar. In fact, Red Bean Porridge, I'm going to use him as an interesting example, where who does a lot of art streams in a very cozy vibe. There was one day where he lost his voice. I forget the exact thing. But so he ended up animating his PNG tuber self to be making Animal Crossing sounds whenever he would type in chat. So as he'd deliver chat plus captions, and then you just hear him going, which was fun to watch. So, but I know you crank out a lot of art. So, and hey, never hurts to passively make a little extra money, or, you know, even make some good money through twitch.com. Twitch.tv, rather. What is twitch.com? Does twitch.com exist? Oh, God. Let me look this up. Oh, by the way, Leona, before I forget, I know while I'm rambling, before I lock in, as you had asked about Deimos. And if there was an equivalent, since you associated Deimos with demons, if there'd be an equivalent of angels. While I know the Deimos you're referring to are somewhat demon-coded, Deimos is also an ancient Greek word that essentially means a spirit. So thank you, Chad. If you've ever seen Deimos or the word daemon, it's a more neutral kind of spirit. So I'd even say, rather than necessarily a demon-angel dichotomy, both can be Deimos. And let me drop the spelling of that in chat. So, like, the origin of the one you're thinking of. Those are some words that these have referred to spirits. Oh, a fusion art crime. More art crimes. I think I recognize that goatee, and I'm trying to see who that mashup is with, because I'm seeing what looks like some cat ears. Nyaron. Or are they fox ears? Because that's a very fluffy tail. You gonna reveal that combo? I have some guesses, but I want to leave you in case you want to talk about that. So at least that's my thought, because I know as I was very distracted last night when you had asked that question, so I thought let me think about this and give a proper answer. Yeah, so I know there's many different definitions of it, and Deimos being used as the name of a god. So, the art refs. So I'll actually, if y'all want, I'll drop the VSona. There's a few things I'm still tweaking, but if you need arc references, the most accurate ones right now, gonna be doing a few touch-ups of my ref sheet, because I know there's a few things that have changed since I had worked on that with my VTuber mama. But, so I've got that in case you want to. And good night, Zoe. Get some rest, be well, and see you soon. So, enjoy drifting away into your dreams. So, I didn't want to, I was gonna say I'm thinking either this Max's combo right here. With your permission, may I show it? Download this right now. Because I was thinking either with the tail, me and Foxel, or possibly me and Max. Because I was trying to think what Link's tails look like. Let me see if I can trim that a little bit. There we go. Okay. Before I make that public. Transition. So here is what you were working on. So seeing the tip of the tail right there, that's what got me kind of thinking, I wonder. But, Dexter. Oh, snuggle, sweet pup. But yeah, Foxel has been the nickname for Tuxel's fox form. She's got Foxel, Bluxel. I feel like there was another one in there. There's another. Always wordplays. I love wordplays and puns. Food? Slutty foods? Oh, me gusta. There's some meat I'd like to get my mouth on. I'm sorry, what? Anxiety's been weighing. Uvexel. Or do you say it as Uvexel or Uvexel? Or Uvexel? I'm sorry. Wing Zero just posted ribs. I'm like, oh, yum. I love some good beef. Beef and pork. Yum. So uranium. I think the short answer for your question is it's complicated. And you know what, Chaya? I still appreciate that you did that. Yes. If you'd like to share, by all means. I know I haven't. Yeah, feel free to share that. Yeah. I'll post it now. Memories of times from the past. Lynx tails are actually small and had a black tip. Okay. Thank you, because I couldn't remember how lynxes were built body-wise. Oh, Rottweiler puppies. Oh yes, they're so chunky. They grow up to be massive. There we go. Little chibi. Chib. Add that in there. There we go. Add that little guy in there. Once upon a world ago. Nice. So, I know just because I gotta size that differently, let me, there we go. Yeet. Little guy, totally not up to any trouble. So, Uranium, what I would say to that is it's a complicated question. You want to find what feels right in your body. I would say find what brings you peace, but also if something brings you severe unhappiness along the way, find the help and guidance that can bring you to a place of peace. So it's a complicated question, and even depending on, since you asked about opposite genders, I've known of many people where either they've transitioned, either they find an outlet through crossplay. There's so many different ways that someone finds personal comfort. And even some things that maybe an individual still comes to the conclusion that they are their current gender, but something of a different expression of it. So there's so many ways to answer that, and I think the short answer is just find what feels right, and if it's something tied to a severe unhappiness, and when I say that, like a medical diagnosed anxiety, depression, something that's affecting your ability to feel regulated. At that point, I'd say seek guidance from someone who can give you professional help to figure out what is causing this pain. But I know, switching back for a second, having the little cheeb. I know I'm sorry that I wasn't streaming much around when you had done this, Chaya. Just had a few things that were going on for a while. But we got a little cheeb. A little cheeb. Taking a new form. And good night, Clarity Lore. Get some rest, and a happy birthday to you. Yeah. So, and again, I know it's like such a complicated question, because in some cases someone might find they are trans. In some cases someone might find they're looking to cross-dress or do drag. In some cases someone might be androgynous. There's so many answers, and it's hard to give an appropriate one, because the short answer is there's many ways to find more comfort. And as someone who primarily provides an escape, while I'm happy to help guide you to what finds happiness, I know there are people that if you need something deeper, they're the ones I would say consult with them to help you on your way. Okay, so it was me and you, Max. Gotcha. Because I thought with the ears, that's what I was curious. Well, and I'm claimed again. Oh, man. All right, fair enough. Yeah, it's funny. Our conversations will go all over the place. And so, what I'm glad is when you all find something that brings happiness as we talk. Whatever it might be, even an outlet of some sort. I know sometimes I understand the mood can go in different directions. And ultimately, as long as it's coming back to something uplifting in the end, that's what I hope we can achieve. Wish you could claim me? Well, so I'm sorry I don't have anything set up on the YouTube side, Savannah, but on Twitch, almost a Monday, what do you expect? Everyone getting chaotic. Everyone getting crazy. Your character's name is Cosmo, but you call him Maximus. Okay, I need to see, because I don't think you posted any art of Cosmo yet. And also I was seeing as you had posted links, I forgot, they look very Bobcat-like.
Good boy. Yeah. Head taps.
Well, Hazelnut, I'm glad. Red Sun cosplay went, oh man. So, funny thing about that is, for a few friends, I know some of y'all are very much fans of Monkey Kid, and I've been meaning to get into it at some point. But so, all of a sudden, I'm looking at this going, okay, we got a good cast of characters, and everyone immediately looks at me and goes, you're Red Sun. And I go, what? What? Okay. Overgrown theater kid, dramatic as heck, sassy, long red ponytail, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? I totally don't have... And then he strikes a theater pose, I'm just like, oh. Yeah, I guess that's me. So, sorry I just slipped out of my collar there, Wig Zero, but, the heck is Red Sun from Lego Monkey Kid. He's basically the Prince Zuko of that series. He's a very theatrical Prince Zuko. Just crawl up my hair and fall asleep, well, silky smooth, just like laying on threads. Bazumi's, hi Galaxy Wolfstar. You come in like a wrecking ball every time. It's like, aloha Bazumi. Red Sun. I know. Monkey Kid is a lot of fun. Even from the bits and pieces I've seen, I go, no, I already love this. Okay, now I see her. I think I saw you post that in Jay's server. So, okay, now I believe I recognize that. 5'2", Candle Links, Green Eyes. Okay. As I'll always say, share your art, y'all. Like you're any better with Hooga Booga Booga! Every time you do that, I hear Eustace Bag from Courage the Cowardly Dog. So, Zananza now, boy. Oh no, are we having that DK Zananza? I'm gonna have to make Skyfox drums his belly, but it's just like, no, Zananza! And then transform in the most flamboyant disco while you got Pauline singing there off to the side. Yeah, so, and thank you for mentioning that, because as Monkey Kid is based on Journey to the West, the original Chinese tale of the Monkey King, all the characters who adapted from it. Yeah, I think always checking out some of the different Discords and just going, okay, I remember this from this, I remember this from this. Sexy baka, huh? I was trying to think, Danny, I thought I remembered. When did you post that? Because I think I remember that vaguely, but I feel like it was a while back. Because I think I remember when you posted that. Very Lego styled. Hotter here. Well, I know I'm always happy to provide a little warmth here, if you will. Just a little spice. Funny how I sound like that voice actor who voices a certain sweet boy. One of the funny things is being in touch with the mind of that person. How he knew there were some people who took that sweet boy and gave him a little bit of an edge. So, always fun seeing alternate takes. And even two people who depicted that he was a champ getting nipple piercings. Don't ask how that came to be. But very, very funny coincidence. But, little sweetness, little spice. All in the balance. Even a little saltiness and bitter. And hello, Kiana. Come on in. Make yourself comfortable. Just enjoy yourself right now. We're talking. We're vibing. Little sweetness, little spice. Somehow ended up on the subject of nipple piercings again. Always seems to come back to nipple piercings. I don't know why. And hello, Allison. Come on in. Hello. Welcome. Snag and repost and creative. Sure. Because I know it would take me a while to go back and find that. May call tonight. I don't, because, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning for you, so no worries. Gonna be on top of my head, sleeping and hiding. Suddenly I just find out there's little beds in my hair made. Someone braids my hair and just everyone is in some individual strand. There you are, Chaya. There you go. Rest well. Sweet dreams. May you have a beautiful night. May you have wonderful visions that come to you in your sleep. And as you see all of the colors and all the sights, may they follow you back to the waking world. So, until you return to the Zettaplex, good night. Fly away into your dreams. I know actually I'll be back laying on my hair soon, but just to finish the act. So yeah, art, dreams, creation, sugar, spice, and everything sussy. These were the ingredients that Professor Utonia made to create the perfect male VTuber. But then he accidentally added in
potassium.
Chemical potassium, vitamin K. Thus, Mihai Zetta was born! The sussiest baka dream dragon VTuber. Who totally doesn't just look like a slutty male VTuber. Can't believe you. Can't believe you would ever think that. To protect the city of Villetown.
Beep.
Which also, seeing that message in chat, Marine, that I had a thought with what you sent me, which almost feels like there might be some potential for an animatic and someone who might become a very good OC in the near future. Since we had a certain sweet boy, and let's just call him Chad. Working title Chad. Working name Chad. It's like he's a mashup of the sweet boy, but with the personality of someone who wants to drain all the attention out of a crowd. Teehee. Convo shifted, not gonna let all those words go to waste. Yeah. That's fair, Mask. Especially, gender is a concept that exists. And how, in so many cases, it's finding just what feels like you. And there's been so many people with different feelings, different takes over the years. There are cultures that even have other expressions. I forget exactly which one it is. It's somewhere it's in the Far East, but where they actually break down gender into 5 official roles. And it is a spectrum of like masculine male, effeminate male, feminine female, masculine female, and then essentially a gender center role known as a bisu. BISSU. I forget which culture it is that does that, but where there's unique roles that someone with that expression ends up falling into in that society. So, it's all about finding what feels like you. And over time, there's certainly been many people who have found themselves in their expressions. Like looking at David Bowie, where in the 1960s, as a long-haired, effeminate male, challenging all the norms and creating something totally unique. I was trying to think about something like that, but just David Bowie, rest in power. I didn't even know until recently he apparently hated his singing voice. But he'd take it upon himself to sing because he said, well, I know that no one's actually singing my song, so I might as well do it myself. And to think someone with such a unique vocal quality becoming one of the biggest rock stars of the 20th century. And such a multi-styled musician. Going from Ziggy Stardust to the man behind the man who did so many hits from Labyrinth to the Thin White Duke.
Welcome, dreamer.
And hello, Jojo the Joe. Welcome. I was gonna say, funny how we mentioned David Bowie certainly falls into a lot of JoJo's, but welcome. Just a bucket of collard greens and cornbread. Well, bless my heart if that ain't the truth, then God's a possum. Aka Big Griselda, come on in. Make yourself comfortable. We're just talking about all sorts of stuff. Man, when we start talking, we just get all over the place. So, vibe. You come from an alternate universe where RuPaul is a soup and her name is RuPaul. Oh. Also, hi Ash, good morning. How you be? Welcome, wake up. Oh, yes. Are you repping my brand, darling? Talking about the man, David Bowie. May I request we discuss Tina Toyna? Tina Toyna? Was she singing about the Proud Mary? Is that what we're talking about? I couldn't think of how we could warp Proud Mary, because it's like, those vowels don't exactly get manipulated in case it turns into Tina Toyna. Or Patti LaBelle. Some absolute legends over the years. You remind me of the Babe. What Babe? The Babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Who do you do? Remind me of the Babe. I saw my baby crying hard as Babe could cry. What could I do? My baby's spark had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew what kind of magic spells to use. Slime and snails or puppy dog's tails. Thunder and lightning, very frightening. Dance, magic, dance, magic, dance, magic, dance. Magic, put that magic spell on me. Slap that baby, make him free. Your eyes can be so cruel, just as I can be so cruel. With or without you. May that legend may he rest on. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. Here we go. Let's put a little more. Let's get a little more art crime in here. We got Plushy, and we got Tuxel doing some eyes. Our eyes are always so much fun to draw. Do that. I'm not even asking, I'm taking. Now Tuxel got some eyes. There we are. There we are. Bueno. Never fall asleep with my spicy audio playing because I will wake up to a spicy scene. You're welcome. Don't worry, I'll always keep it a reasonable spice. So here was Danny's art that I know you had done a while back. So we got some Monkey Kid, because I was thinking about that, how you and even someone who had done some stuff, and now eyes. Getting the depth, getting the dimension, getting the shapes, getting the characteristics, and then Marine just with her jester mask. I love how, so Marine being a space jester, she decided on the concept of animated eye expressions.
Yes.
So as you can see, where you actually get the smiling, where it's the cartoony mask that'll contort like a Spider-Man mask. And time to rest? No worries. Well, mask, may you have a beautiful night. May you have wonderful dreams. And may every vision that floods your mind as you drift down into your peaceful abyss be so beautiful that you can hold it close to your heart and carry it back to the hours of the waking. So, until you return to the Zettaplex, good night. I love seeing y'all doing art. It is just... man, it's just fun. Create art. Fan art, original art.
A space jester, kind of like the Harlequins from Warhammer 40k.
I was gonna say, I think a little bit of a different inspiration, but, you know.
We can always have a space jester in here. You know, always bringing the funnies. And, you know, just a little bit of that yaoi. You know, the easiest way to summon a space jester is just mention, hey, toxic yaoi, big man tits.
And they come running. They come flying in from the cosmos. Like, where? Where? Are they bouncing on it? When you were drawing the fusion, gonna draw me as a Greek god. I was gonna say, that almost feels like a push to go, hey Mihai, have you listened to Epic yet? Are you going to listen to Epic? Have you ever thought about listening to Epic? How about you listen to Epic right now? Let's break out some Epic. Oh, I think you want some Epic right now. Do you want some Epic? Let's look at all the fan art of the characters from Epic. But anyway, before we get too far, you heard all your favorite words immediately summoned. She just floats in on a star. It's like, hi, yes, I'm here for it all. Starlight, may you have a beautiful night. May you have wonderful dreams. And may every vision that you see as you drift down into a peaceful abyss be so wonderful, and a light so vivid that you can carry it back to the hours of the waking. Until you return to the Zettaplex. Good night.
You poisonally love yaoi.
Oh my god. I was gonna... Okay. I'm about to drop a poll right now. I'm about to drop something. Let's see. How do I do that? Miss me! Tee-hee! There we go. Ow. Rude.
Good boy. Eee.
Oh my, Blue Rose, getting even spicier. Well, you know what? I'm gonna drop something silly in here for y'all. I'm gonna see what happens. Alright, chat. Make your choice. What do you desire? Oh, okay, okay. Uh-huh. Right off the bat, the buffet bee enjoyers are just like, delicious. Interesting. Oh man, this horse race. Look at this. Happy Year of the Horse, everyone. Take a look at this. Oh my god, you know, I should actually be able to pull it up on screen right now, because it's funny just watching these numbers tick up as everyone is voting right now. Y'all silly. Y'all so silly. Put our art away for a second. Oh! So anyway, for anyone who can't see right now, like on the YouTube side, we just released a poll right now. Yaoi, Yuri, ¿por qué no los dos? Or y'all need Jesus. And for the one person who made their choice, why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? Actually, that's a good call to stretch my tail. Always make sure to loosen up about once every half an hour. It's usually a good time to claim that. Thank you for that reminder. No judgment. I won't be able to see your names at the end of this. Oh my, we have a single... Oh, we were down to a single vote. Oh, it's going. It's going. Oh no. Neck and neck! Man, y'all necking in my chat? I can't believe y'all. Oh! No! Chat likes the Yowie. Well, joke's on you. Mom found the Yowie. And she said she wanted some of it too. Scandalous. I'm telling y'all's moms. She gonna find your Yowie. She gonna walk in your room, all y'all living independent, be like, honey, I found the Yowie. Honey, back in my day, we were reading Gravitation. We read the toxic stuff. We were reading Ainu Kusabi, where it was all the non-con. This is a complete example of how a relationship should not be, and we liked it. Lance laugh. Yeah, you know, I guess I got a little bit that crosses over like that. And hello, Angel. How you be tonight? She found it already. Blushes. Holds up a jar of oh, okay. Hi, Angel. You just missed a very spicy poll where I was asking chat right now, Yowie, Yuri, ¿por qué no los dos? Or y'all need Jesus? And we got a well, actually, no, it was a horse race. It was like one vote off from most of the entire thing. Some Shumshong recommendations for Lata. I apologize. I do not know Shumshong. What is Shumshong? Let me educate myself. Shumshong for something Ukrainian. Am I saying that right? What is Lata or Lata? Correct myself, from Sanskrit. Let's see, in which abnormal behaviors, sudden shock or external stress. I think it's Lata if I understand it. I'm intrigued. I might take you up on that, yes. If it's something for dealing with external stressors, yes, I will certainly take you up on that. Nostra would have another laugh with the quieter one. You know, because I don't remember if Lance ever got to have, if anything, if I'm channeling something of that voice actor I sound like, I would probably say it's that's a drain laugh. Could be a Lance laugh, but I don't think, Lance, I feel like he laughs quietly. I'd have to go, it would come down to if there was something else that he was in, but where he laughs quietly. but he'll have his manic displays in some other regard. You once asked a cousin a certain question, and he asked, how did you know about it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And I think Lance would have a little chuckle. Lance would not... Everything Lance does... no, Nostra. Everything Nostra does is very reserved and held back. And unless Rain adds something to Nostra to make them open up a little bit, Nostra would just kind of chuckle. And everyone would almost look suspicious going, oh no. Whenever Nostra sounds happy, that's suspicious.
Sometimes when I'm bored, I like to pour Dr. Pepper on a plate and drink it and pretend I'm a little woodland creature drinking muddy water.
Okay.
Welcome, dreamer.
And welcome, Evek. Come on in, make yourself comfortable. Relax, vibe. Enjoy the chaotic coziness as we drift away into the night. Top or bottom, he didn't know about Yowie. Oh no. Oh no. Well, in that case, introduce him. Bring to him the Lord and Savior, Yowie Jesus. Oh yes, no, Nostra is the one who would be plotting a massacre with just a quiet smile. And if you asked of anything suspicious, Nostra would just go, possibly. Why would you like to know? Because I was trying to... I know there's the trope of the quiet psychopath. And I think Nostra could fit that well, given we're getting out of character with that. But Nostra certainly enjoys the well-executed theatrics. Damn. I love where our conversations go. You looked back on your audiobook. You're not on the spicy bit. You're safe, lol. I know, it's funny. Ever since y'all started treating me like I'm some slutty male VTuber, it seems that I'm spicing things up for you in your night. Sending you off to bed with just a little Tabasco, a little pepper, a little spice.
Miss me, tee.
Oh my god, I just realized. Oh no. Halcyon Vocaloid days. I just realized. Now there's an ancient song cover. I forgot about that. Did y'all ever hear the Len Kagamine song Spice, produced by Minato and Hirari? I was trying to remember the lyrics to this one. I don't know if I'll get myself demonetized if I play it. Of course, it's like the song has sexual content. You know, I might have to bring up... Oh, you might have to watch this. I have not seen this in many, many years. Let's see, we got some of the English singers. Man, there were a lot of English covers. Can I find the original? Is it on Nico Nico Doga? I think I need to go to Nico Nico Doga. Or just Nico Nico as it is nowadays. Links. There we go. Okay. Really? Have none of y'all heard Spice? Interesting. Okay, I gotta bring us over, because this is a blast from the past. Let me make sure if I got this all sorted out, got the right source. Bring up Vivaldi. Oh, why are you all stretched out and weird? Why are you weird? No. Oh, that's the wrong one. I know why. Darn. Oh my god. Tabasco and sweets. Okay. Let me just copy that on over. Bring that over to our game source. Beautiful. And one more thing I gotta do. There we go. So, time for some ancient Vocaloid content. Let's see if this works. I got the English lyrics because this song is spicy. Yeah, this song came out 2007. No, 8. Yeah, so let's see. Spice, Vocaloid. I might have to find one of the English covers because I don't know if I can find an original one that's actually got the lyrics. You know what? We'll find whoever Broski is that did a cover of this. So, hopefully it's good. Delicious. Man, that was a blast from the past. Again, 2008, I saw some of y'all mentioning. You're like, I was a babby. I was a small child. And hello, Keru. Welcome in from the YouTube side. We just had a little diversion. Had to bring up something from the ancient YouTube days. Golly. That was something that existed. Amazing. Amazing. Already finished it. Just want to listen to the audio version. Ooh, okay. What were you working on, Hazelnut? Let me make sure I didn't miss that. What are you working on? Audio version of... Oh, right. Vocal cover of Anti-Villain. Actually, no, that was Dandelion who posted that. Wait, hold on. What? Ah! Ow. Ow. Rude. Thomas knew it was time to leave when he heard the spicy Vocaloid sound happening. Ow.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Max. Ow. First I get Thomas, then Luigi. You're beating up on me. I can't believe you. Bonking me like I'm some sussy baka slutty male VTuber. I can't believe you. Choo-choo. A really useful bonk. That's what you use for like maximum horniness, where it's just like, okay, drop a train on him, Edgar. Wow, y'all are going for the combo. I can't believe y'all. Unbelievable. Scandalous. Y'all shameless. Why? Why you do this to me? Why you do this? I welcome you into a dream world, and you slap collars on me and throw trains at me, and then accuse me of being a slutty male VTuber while you're looking at my bazoomies. I can't believe y'all. Lucky for you, I'm a very patient dragon, and I'm very happy to guide you into your dreams. If this is what you like, it just gives me more to work with. Tee-hee. Never hurts to know more of what to work with. Am I right, chat? Put that away for later. Drew, I was gonna say, Angel, I thought those were your parents. They had very mom and dad energy. So, nice. Because I saw that, I had noticed that earlier as we were going through a little bit of what had showed up in Creative Showcase, but I think that was before you had come in, so I didn't want to call it out. think about your drawing process. So I know, Leona, as you were drawing Mr. Anxious, stressed guy. I was going to say, I think we got angel and demon. I mean, I love seeing the energy that you bring and really giving those characters new life. And hello, Mystically Misk. Welcome back. By all means, feel free to drift away. Thank you for stopping in for a second. Even if just for a moment. Moment to enjoy. Because I know I appreciate, Leona, as I was saying, I like seeing some of the dimensions, some of the emotions. There's a lot of softness you add to your stuff. And so getting some softness of your character designs, particularly in the facial expressions, but then seeing markings, scars, things like that. So it adds a very, what's the word I'm looking for? It gets to show a soft strength of characters who have been through hardship. And I'll say personally, like tattoos, scars often tell a story. And they could be from one's battle weariness of what they faced in the world. They could be from something that someone had faced in a bad time of difficulty. But it's, for lack of a better word, interesting to understand why they're there. Maybe even be able to understand that person better when you see and have a chance to know and connect. Rethinking about old Vocaloid songs and realizing, oh yeah. So I forget who it was that brought it up to you, but I know one song that someone brought up a few times in here was called The Madness of Duke Venomania. And that was a Vocaloid song that was designed to use Gakupo. And for anyone who's not familiar, Gakupo, I don't even know if he's still in production, but he was a Vocaloid based on the Japanese rock singer Gakt, who started as a visual kei rocker and then moved into doing his own original things. And Gakt he's an interesting character. Certainly everything he says in interviews is shocking. I think that's a good way of putting it. I say that because I don't know of the better words to describe it. When he straight up says, yes, I stay thin from how much sex I have. And I like eating butabara, which is a type of junk food pork cut. Pork belly, I believe it is. But everything Gakt says, and he's had his controversies and scandals over the years, but this song, The Madness of Duke Venomania, was all about this insane aristocrat who was so beyond decadent, hedonistic, had all of these concubines and individuals that he purchased to be his. And how the brother of, the lustful decadence that he would get himself involved into. With the twist being finally at the end, the brother of one of his concubines disguises himself and takes him out. Ow. So, and this was from the same era, around 2008, 2009. It was dark. And trying to avoid anything that's going to get too sketchy, but when we're talking full dark, many of these concubines are also underage. So, yeah, they pulled no punches. But Vocaloid is kind of interesting because, like how a lot of anime has been used to express some deeper themes over the generations, Vocaloid was used as a medium, and then you ended up getting some of the singers who would rise to prominence after they were covering Vocaloid songs. So, because at that point, someone's released something, and I don't think they usually did much in terms of copyright. So just about anyone was out there to cover their own stuff, especially in the early days of Nico Nico and YouTube, where you could build a fan base, and just being able to do anything on the scale. I mean, you could rise to superstardom pretty quickly. Internet superstardom. Oh no, Blue Rose, you lost your art? Oh no. Is there any kind of backup file? Ooh. Yikes. See if you can find any kind of backup. I don't know which art program, if it's got anything that might, by chance, have a backup file. And on a different note, hello, Pats. Come on in. We're talking a lot of things tonight. I didn't think we'd end up on the subject of Vocaloid. Golly, that is a throwback. There is okay, so you lost progress, but you at least got it. Okay. And Ash, may you have a beautiful night. May you have restful dreams. And may every dream that you have as you dance into a dark and peaceful abyss be so beautiful that you can carry it back to the hours of the waking and hold on to that memory. So, until you return to the Zettaplex, good night. Your dream about Yaoi. I was going to say, I have a feeling it might involve some bunny suits. I know what you were posting earlier. Tee. The manliest of bunny suits. Tee. all loving. I mean, y'all in chat pretty much said you enjoy. The majority of y'all in chat said you're Yaoi enjoyers. So, sorry fam. Actually, stop me if I ever go too far. But why can you see? Oh no, Gothic Gamer, are you trying to put me into the league of bunny VTubers? Are you trying to put some bunny ears? Me next time, mister. Oh god. This is what Ash is like, alright. I will draw you in the bunny suit. Just make sure it's got a sufficient pocket if you catch my drift. Well, unless it's not going on twitch.com. I was gonna say... bunny suits. How is it that bunny suits became something in the cultural zeitgeist as they are? I don't even... I'm like, was it Playboy? One of these days I'd be curious. Academic time. If one were to look at the cultural significance of the bunny suit as a sex appeal symbol. Yeah, because I figured Playboy was one of the things that popularized it, but it's just had its legs and gone in a few different directions over the years. And of course, you know, the subversive nature where Playboy, all objectifying sexy women. And then it gets flipped on its head and suddenly everyone's like, no, gender equality, baby. Anyone can end up in the bunny suit. So, men, you better have some confidence to put the thing on. Bunny suits and French maid outfits. There's something to that. And alternatively, if we're looking at more masculine styling, the tuxedo. Because, well, I know I'm speaking for myself, but I think some of y'all can understand if you've ever seen someone, a very, very beautiful woman in a tuxedo or a suit. Hello. Respectfully. Same suit that Mel V has. As I said, just make sure it's got a big enough pocket for, any limbs. Teehee. Spencer's suddenly popped into your head. Oh no! Go to Spencer's, get yourself the sussy shirts and the dick tacs. Goodness gracious. What? I'm just saying. No, just in case. Thinking of Xavier. Oh. Wait, did Xavier get put in the... Xavier, Love and Deep Space Xavier? I'm trying to think of which Xavier you mean. I think there's a Love in Deep Space Xavier. There was an Xavier, that voice actor I sound like voiced years ago, but he didn't get put in a bunny suit. What? Correct me if I'm wrong. Which Xavier? There was a trend where every character, including Lance and Nostra, had to be in maid outfits. I guess my question is, which one enjoyed it more? Because I'm trying to measure their energy. That Nostra I just envision, basically if Swatch was put into a maid outfit. And Lance is probably being flashy even if he's like, this isn't normally my style, but for you, I'll do anything, as long as you're mine. Something coming out related in the spring, eh? Interesting with bunnies. We going from Hanses to bunnies? Man, it's been such a trend where I know some of the bunnies on Twitch. And the following and fandom that they have. Everyone seems to end up drifting towards bunnies at one point or another. So I'm like, uh-oh. Is my time up? Am I dancing away? Am I no longer? Is someone gonna stuff this Scaly into a bunny suit? Well, I think Ash has already decided on that. But Xavier from Love in Deep Space. Oh my god. As I said, just unless it needs to be tagged with something different, just make sure, it actually fits properly. Otherwise, it's hashtag mihaizetta. Sorry, what did I say? Oh yeah, I know y'all love in Deep Space. I can't think of a game that's been more horny without going over the line. I know my VTuber mama is very fond of Love in Deep Space. And having seen some of the stuff that comes out from it, I'm like, whoa. Holy heck. Man, you're literally getting everything except the full Monty. And then there's the statues that get made. I don't even know what to say to that. It's just like, whoa, man, I wonder how many people have gotten bloody lips from biting their lips while playing that game. Because, yeah, they cater to, they really go up to the line of giving you your interest. And then seeing the dance routines that they put the characters into and things like that. And the costumes. Not gonna lie, I would totally wear Silas's, which one is it? I can't remember what it's called, but his, essentially his birdcage outfit. That is totally my style. Don't look up with the recent, uh-oh, what happened? What happened, Angel? Because I hadn't heard any controversy about it. I've been very curious because I know the voice actor is not public, which is interesting for a game that is an episodic release like that. And I'm sure, my guess is it's probably just some drama in terms of personal favorites. Though correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm like, what else is drama about this game? Have the devs done something, or is it just a matter of, this is my man, back off of my man. Stay in your lane with your man. How's that working out? Can't say you're a big fan, but you respect the normal designs. Fair. And hello, Swonova. Welcome back. You came in as we're having... We've been all over the place tonight. Miss me. Tee. We've been all over the place. We were talking bunny suits, ancient Vocaloid music. We're now talking Love in Deep Space and some of the character designs that have gone into that. A little bit of the fandom. And also, chat loves Yaoi. Chat loves Yaoi, and it's like 90% of chat either loves Yaoi or Yaoi and Yuri. Because they want both sides of the buffet. Ya greedy mother effers. So, we're having some fun tonight. But make yourself comfortable, drift away into a dream. You know, this place is always yours to rest. Speaking of rest, I wonder if it might be time for us to take a little break soon. Maybe in about 10 minutes? A little break in about 10 minutes? Then change the vibe a bit? But... got a weird question. Ask for a... oh, no. I'm so happy to see you. And also, I love Yahweh! Assertive. I respect that. Oh, no. And then Savannah brings up the famous anime, Yaoi on Ice. Man, that anime had no right to be animated as well as it was. Some spreading heat to a content creator back in the wedding update because she switched from Silas to Caleb. Bro, okay, no. Look, if people got their tastes, just like who you like. That's, okay. I use this as a gentle neutral term, but that's fangirl bullshit. Where it's like, oh my god, how dare you throw away my man? This is terrible. I'm going to cancel you, KYS. Bro. Chill. That means your man is free now. You're welcome. Yeah, so Immortal Diaries, I know it's... given Immortal Diaries being an older series, but I think also Immortal Diaries probably catered to a little bit of a more mature audience. So I think with Immortal Diaries, it's aimed at an audience that's past the point of where you get the kind of drama like that. Yaoi on Ice, Immortal Diaries, and then we got all the sweetie boys from Love and Deep Space. Everyone's got their husbando type. Because now, I think it was Caleb. I know, my VTuber mama, she's an Xavier stan. Or at least an Xavier enjoyer. And I think it was Caleb where I had seen animations that popped up on my feed because he has the slutty combo of no shirt with an apron. They took the Monato route and then stepped it up one. And I think even Love in Deep Space. I think from when I saw it, someone was even pointing out they showed visible hickeys and teeth marks. I'm your husbando type. Well, shucks. Well, Gothic Gamer, I'm always happy to guide you into your dreams. So, as long as you go to sleep with a vision that brings a smile to your face. Thought that was a show of two girls only to get basically trolled into it being two dudes. Right. How dare Mappa do such remarkable animation for that? Ah, Marine, so you're a Caleb enjoyer. Interesting, okay. I almost feel like this is a question right now, because I feel like I'm forgetting one of them in there. But knowing there's... let's see, I know of at least 4 in there. I know of Silas, Zane, Caleb, and... Silas, Zane, Caleb, and Xavier. And I think there's a 5th one in there, but I forget which of the dudes it is. Also, hello, Lorelei. I didn't want to... I know you were lurking for a little bit, so I didn't want to call anything out, but I hope you're doing well. I was watching your stream for a little bit, where I was... Hardcore mine... It looks like hardcore Minecraft, but with the chisels and bits mod in there. So I know I was chilling for a little bit when you had your stream going on. Me being the infamous lurker that I am. But welcome. And of course, make yourself comfortable. Raphael, thank you. Which I feel like Raphael is one of the ones that maybe just because of the ones I'm... Thank you. So I said I feel like I knew there was a 5th one. I just couldn't remember who number 5 was. Ah, well, Hazelnut, good night. Rest well, be well, and may you be able to drift away into your dreams with a smile on your face. And here's the sad thing. I could not, if you asked me to describe the characters, I know Xavier, I could tell you. Silas, I could describe. Caleb, I could describe. Zane and Raphael, I've not seen them enough. Probably because they're just not the type of anyone who I've been around. Oh, absolutely. You can call me out anytime. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm going to start blushing because I'm like, well, shucks. Always appreciate you stopping by, though. I'm like, oh god, don't say anything awkward. Don't say anything awkward. Don't be fluster. Yeah, fluster dark for sure. Every now and then I could be thrown off my element. There's always it's like a ping pong game back and forth where all of a sudden it's like what? I didn't say anything. What do I say? Sorry. Oh my god. I know. So, yes, I'd even thought about. So, since you're mentioning the SMP, there's a new SMP that I look forward to start streaming for y'all as I'm joining Lorelei, Sin, I think Mandy is also a part of it, Rigatoni. There's a whole group of people, the Bunters SMP. And this is an interesting one because they have the Create mod, which is one I'm not familiar with much, but where you can create massive realistic contraptions that go far beyond base Minecraft. So I'm looking forward to learning that and just building for hours and hours on end. And we'll do some more of the VT SMP as well, because I know they've been doing some tweaks over the last few days to kind of fix some performance issues that we ran into when we had our marathon Minecraft night the other night. So yeah, I'll enjoy Minecraft. Yeah, sorry, Sin. I was mentioning the Bunters SMP. So I again appreciate you inviting me to that and how we're going to be doing some more Minecraft. What's your favorite block in Minecraft? Chat, what block do you like? Or rather, favorite block or favorite mob? What are you enjoyers of? And of course, I know you're probably all going to say, what are y'all going to say? What are y'all going to say? Herobrine, maybe? And hello, Talon, welcome back. Create makes redstone. I know. So I was seeing some of the stuff, like realizing, okay, I can probably build straight up trains with this. I like trains. Favorite mob has to be Fox. Yes. Foxes are adorable. Sexy flush. Stop. It's a gothic game for stuff. It's not like I'm trying to be cute for you or anything. Baka. Can't wait to make the eventual journey to your home. Because I know I spawned in just to at least be in stripped spruce logs. Oh, that is very specific. I respect that. So you did build a train in season 1. Okay, so I might have to do that because I need to learn how Create mod works. Ow. Because for all the years that I've played Minecraft in some kind of personal or that voice actor I sound like had played professional Minecraft. Weird, I know. Ow! Hello! I got a special deal you could want for only 7 emeralds. 21,000 blocks away. Okay, Sin, why are you mean? You just end up going out to the most remote place. It's just, I'm gonna be rude. Putting the collar back on me. Oh my god. Wanna see a strange white chocolate flavor? A strange white chocolate flavor? I'm curious, how do you make white chocolate strange? How interesting. Need to find the perfect area. Fair. Vintage story. Yes. Because as I was watching, I go, it looks, on the surface, it looks like reskinned Minecraft. And seeing how you're working with some of the blocks, because it still follows that voxel kind of design, but with increased animation, and then how some things were broken down into, again, what looked like the Chisels and Bits mod, if you've ever used that. So it was an interesting thing seeing how things are being broken apart and then, you know, killing whatever mobs are coming at you in the dark. I'd never heard of it till now. Voxel games always have such an interesting style to them. Ooh, yogurt with berries. Now that's certainly a nice flavor combo. While I'm not one for white chocolate normally, every now and then you get that good flavor combo. And just any kind of, well, I'm a Derek with a sweet tooth. I cannot lie. Anything sweet, savory, just about, there's so many flavors I enjoy. Oh, okay, so it's a Goya. It's a Goya chocolate, got it. I don't think I'd ever seen that. Noted. But yum, that does look tasty. Yogurt with berries. Again, while I normally don't like, I like...
Welcome, dreamer.
Lorelai, you're gonna get me in trouble. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but I can read that message in your voice. I'm not blushing your blood. Oh my god. Y'all terrible. Y'all actually pick. Well, shucks. I don't even have anything to say to that. Mint flavor. So you like mint? I'm sorry. Okay. So I enjoy whenever I can listen into someone who's got the gamer like, don't stop, I want more of this. Got the gamer's like, gotta subscribe to you right now just for you to continue. Oh my god, no. So I love listening to relaxing vibes. And a lot of artist streamers, a lot of just chatting. Don't want to be get shooed? What about get shooed? Don't stop with the head pats now. But whenever listening in, chill vibes, relaxing aesthetics, and I send you off to a lot of art and ASMR. And the short answer is yes. It is a gift indeed. Anything velvety is an easy way to win me or get me to break. So, as you'll all excuse me, that the ability to visualize and hear things in my head, it's just like, oh, nope, I hear the exact tone in which this is set. Man, I'm supposed to be dealing y'all dreams. Can't believe y'all. Trying to throw me off. Where were we now? Chat, I know you're enjoying this. You want to see me go as red as my hair right now. Oh my god. Shameful. I swear, I'm going to get either as red as my hair, as pink as... I was going to say, Sin, I think you have pink hair. I was trying to remember if it was pink hair and pink skin. Let me refresh this myself. Pink toned the skin well. Yes. I'm so... Hello, Jailgraves. Thank you for stopping by. I was trying to think. I think it's the first time you stopped in the stream, yeah? Hello. Excuse me being very flustered on the Twitch side right now. God, y'all making me blush. That makes me think of something I've been thinking of. I had debated doing gonna need a blushing tongue. Jay, VTuber Papa, I need something. Actually, that is a serious thing I would make good use of. Gonna need a blushing tongue. Because I know with... Short answer, noted. Short answer, I've needed it. DMing Jay right now. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I need to let my neck breathe. Lorelai's like, so, you need to add on to your model. So, for a little bit of the tech that I use to come to y'all. Been even looking at seeing if I can add a bit more functionality. Because I know I worked with Jay and he helped to visualize me through PNG Tuber Plus. And I ported things over to... Ow! Thank you, Queen! Oh! I had moved things over to... Since it's easy to port between the two programs, PNG Tube Remix. And PNG Tube Remix actually has some interesting things where you have some ways to toggle things that don't involve using an entire state. So I'm trying to learn a bit more about this. Originally I did it because I was having some weird performance issues with PNG Tube Plus. And I don't know what it is, but I know also the program's not supported anymore. But it's a good basis, and at least I can preserve everything of the model without causing anything to... without having to do any major modifications that affect the artist's original intent. But there's still a little bit of playing around right now, especially because it doesn't have the same toggle function. It doesn't have the same kind of toggle functionality, and there's a lot of things that are much more in depth. So things like, you know, if y'all want to slap a collar on me, I can be even more animated.
Welcome, dreamer.
Welcome, Goth Mommy's good boy. I'm so jealous of that role right now. I'm sorry, what did I say? God, I'm going to get in so much trouble tonight. Y'all are ruthless. Y'all are absolutely ruthless. Hey, yo! Very appropriate username for what you just popped in on. Don't you give me Susbrow in the chat. I see you guys there. I see you. Excuse me. Who is your host of the stream world? Who is the one guiding you through this? Who is the one that's supposed to... Jealous, but it's a good boy. Stop. Stop. I mean, I can be your good boy. Am I a good boy? Please tell me I'm a good boy. Am I a good boy for you? Good boy? Yes, maybe. Please, please. Head back. Yee, 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 yee. How did that fluster you so bad? Golly, how is that? Yee. Thank you, Max. Oh my god, how is that for it? Someone's stuttering. Shut up. I'm not stuttering. You're stuttering. I'm totally not stuttering because shut up. Lorelai, is that a threat or an offer? Oh no. Oh my god. It's like I'm going to be paying retroactively for this, aren't I? Y'all shut up. Y'all shut up right now. No, I'm going to... Y'all aren't getting to go in your dreams tonight. No. I'm not showing you anywhere else in the Zettaplex. You're off on your own. Good luck. Wanna see a suggestion in Discord? Huh? A suggestion in Discord. What did you drop? Oh, the exact... Okay, so... Funny you mention that, Angel. While it's... Marine, am I allowed to discuss something? Let's just say there's something that's been created that...
Welcome, dreamer.
And hello, Calon Ricardo. You came in at a fun time. Just referencing when you did a piece of art that involved a comparable bunny suit in general right now. Let's just say it's funny. I'm going to laugh if that was your inspiration even when you had done that. A panda onesie too on lads. Now I'm curious because and for anyone who doesn't see what we're discussing in Discord right now, there's some costumes that have been brought up, including what looks like a space cat onesie. For... I think that's Xavier, right? That's Xavier. But there's been art that's come up. Look, it's something in show... Ah, yes. Balance, light and darkness. I appreciate how you do the parallels like that. Nice. Nice. But the onesie right there, Marine had done some artwork which played off that joke of, okay, put them in a bunny suit, then put them in a bunny onesie. The dichotomy of a sweet boy. Oh my god. Man, that's something I've never had. I've never had a kigurumi in my life. Never was my style, but, you know, I know some people like them. Golly. Hold on. I'm gonna post the panda one. Really now? All this conversation just gets me thinking. So, there will be a Patreon coming at some point because I'd like to start sharing some other fun creative stuff with you. And one of the things I've been thinking of, possibly an actual ASMR script. So, a little role play, a little leading into the comfort, relaxing aesthetic. Maybe even a little possessive. You wouldn't listen to anyone but me, would you? That's a good girl. That's what I like to hear. Hey, yo, whoa, no. Hey, yo, whoa, slam the brakes on that later. The ASMR, not the ASMR. All in good fun. All in good fun. It's all about having fun, powering dreams. All you heard was Patreon, the rest of it. I know it was a little bit low. I'd have to turn up the gain on that, but ASMR redeem. Oh, did I flip that on you all now? Are you all the ones blushing? Did I play the Uno reverse card on chat? Oh, that's a good chat. Just let me see your face as the visions go through your head. Good chat. That's what I like to see. You better keep that smile there. Look at you. The one time your hearing disability works in your favor. Unredact the Einstein files. Oh my god, Albert Einstein? We found all the controversies he got up to. Back when he stuck his tongue out working at Princeton. Could you say that again? You were distracted by the movies. Ah, yes. Focus, focus. Eyes up here. All right, I'll let them drift. So I'm your Dirk now. Are you so sure about that? Let's see who's Dirk by the end of the night. Because I think you would look very fetching in a collar. Oh no. Lorelai, I think I should probably ask if I have permission. Do I have permission to play this? Making sure beforehand, because it looks like this is going to end up being a VLC source right about now. Oh no. I have permission, okay. Create new source. Add file. Oh no.
You are such a good boy, Mihai.
Scale fill.
I'm so proud of you.
Transform. 50
You
square.
are such a good boy, Mihai. I'm so proud of you.
All right.
You are such a good
sure-
boy, Mihai. I'm so proud of
Stop
you.
Playback right now.
You are such a good boy, Mihai. I'm so
about to
proud
make
of
myself
you.
trouble.
You are such a good
All
boy,
right, chat.
Mihai. I'm so proud of you. Mm,
We've got a bad influence about to happen.
You are such a good
Make sure
boy,
that's
Mihai.
right.
I'm so proud of you. Mm, You are such a good boy, Mihai.
So, Lorelai's just dropped this in chat.
You are such a good boy, Mihai. I'm so proud
Sure I
of
can
you.
hear that correctly.
Mm,
Advanced audio properties. Where are you going? Where are you going? Monitor and output.
You are such a good boy, Mihai.
Oh.
I'm so proud of you. Mm,
I don't think I heard that the first.
You are such a good boy, Mihai. I'm so proud of you. Mm,
So, did I mention that Lorelai also has a channel and streams on Twitch.com? And anyway, yeah, go shout out to the... Excuse me for a minute.
You are such a good boy, Mihai. I'm so proud of you. Mm,
Well, hi, chat. Well, shucks. Oh my god. So y'all are following Lorelai too, right? I know I saw some of y'all are just like, oh, hello, s'il vous plaît, please, maybe, please. Please. Again, sorry, mommy. Anyway, sorry, mommy. Yes, sorry, mommy. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. Anyway, thank you very much, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Oh boy. I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. Well, shucks. That almost got me even thinking. All you hear is, I know he love. Okay, so, well, just because you came in right now. You
are such a good boy, Mihai. I'm so proud of you. Mm,
That smooch at the end. I know most of y'all just died with a smile on your face right now. I totally didn't. You all did. Not me. Yeah, totally. And me. I'm sorry, what did I say? Yes. The happiest mass murder you could ever have. Oh my. Now that... Golly, that even makes me wonder. I don't know how often it's been done. Oh my god. Yep, I'm going... Anyway, Chad, I'm sorry. I'm a little red right now. Just a little... No, I'm not red. You're red. You're under... Chad, you suck... Bakas. Stop, I can't... I'm not denying anything. You're denying it. You're totally denying it. I'm not denying it. I'm not red. I'm the purple. I'm the purple guy. Oh, well, not that kind of purple guy. Just... Shut... The Bakas. Oh, Bakas. Can't believe you, baka. How's that for... Wonder what's redder. That's actually a good question right now. All right, chat, poll. How many are you on your knees right now? Add +1 to however many that count is. I'm sorry, what did I say? Need some of those painted on blushes, man. I got it. Oh my god. That was an experience. Yeah. Thank you, Lorelai. Everyone say thank you, Lorelai. That just got me thinking. I don't actually know. Since everyone in chat right now, the number of bisexual panics that just popped up in chat, I'm going, you know, I wonder, I feel like I don't hear much of one of each ASMR. I wonder. Comedic thing, when you see something, well, there went my panties. I know, it's like the Twitter meme. Well, now I'm all wet. Oh my god. Heck. Y'all followed Lorelai, right? Y'all go follow Lorelai. Go. So as I was mentioning, streams with lovely vibes. Chill vibes. I don't even know what to say to that. I feel like I'm going to get myself in trouble. Yeah, chat, just slap a collar on me. It's a done deal. In fact, bro, my face kind of red. Oh my god. Can't believe you. Me too. Same. I'm sorry, what? Let's see, since I slipped out of my collar, did I make it back in time? 35 seconds. More fluster than chill. I know, this heated up really quickly. What color fire would I have? Okay. Seriously, y'all got a special treat there. Thank you, Max. Y'all got a very, very special... I was... Golly. But... Not what I... Thank you, Sin. Right on cue. Literally watching the seconds countdown for that one. Man, little bit of pleasure, little bit of pain. I'm sorry, what? But y'all got a special treat tonight. What was I saying? I completely lost my trail of thought. Heck, I literally, my mind is completely scrambled. Oh, yes! Blue Rose, you asked what color fire. So, while I don't breathe fire, actually. Mihai, get the banana! Potassium! But I breathe diamond dust. And it looks like... I'm trying to think how best to describe it. I breathe diamond dust, and the easiest way of describing it is chroma. Every color that light can pick up. So, while I have a little control on the color it can take, it's basically colorful glitter. That's the easiest way of describing what my breath looks like. So that once that dust hits you, it can take you away to a dream I know, Ilova. You came in at such an appropriate time. I think... So I know while this would be fantasy, if it were fire... Purple. Purple tends to be the strongest... the strongest color that appears. But definitely... chroma in general. I don't need, because I know I don't want to say rainbow, because it doesn't take a rainbow pattern, but has the colors that can be in rainbow. Love seeing sexy dragon good boy flustered. Oh my god, can't believe y'all. Can't believe y'all. Y'all really, I can't believe y'all enjoying this like this. Shame on you, shame on you. I'm totally not helping into your dreams tonight. To be honest, I probably already have. Ah. Oop. Yeah. There we go. Yes. Imagine, that's a good way of putting it. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors. All whatever light picks up. So that's the best way of describing my breath. I know some dragons do just breathe straight up fire. But yeah, for me, it picks up whatever colors you will. God, the gamer, shut up. I froze up because shut up. I'm not flustered, you're flustered. What are you talking about? I'm not flustered. Totally not flustered. Not in the least. It's not like I missed anything. Don't look at it anyway. Yeah, sure. Man, y'all are getting a treat tonight. Y'all are getting a very silly treat. Flustered? No, I'm not. No, I'm not flustered. Totally not flustered. Right now, I'm like a little puppy that's just walking around skulking about. I'm about to throw myself in my dog bed. Man. Y'all are silly. Y'all are silly. Why you always lying? I'm not lying. Can't believe y'all. Oh, man. Stumbled on this one when we were searching for the onesies. Found even more. So I see we got the space cat onesie. We got a panda onesie. Uh-oh, what else you got? All your lad stuff right now. Okay, fine, I'll take that. One of those anime characters who was flustered just has steam coming out the top of your head. I know. So many that were getting multiple bakas. More art showing up. Nice, nice. I actually did not know. I forgot that event. So that's how they did the visuals. Okay. So honest, we will call it out. Fair. Yeah, Angel, I didn't know those were the visuals for that. Okay. Nice. And so, for a little bit about what we're talking about in chat right now, is a character that voice actor I sound like had voiced once, and there was a redeem of him putting on a concert as he's rich, he's successful, he's a half vampire, he can play guitar, and so I'm about to show this right now. Back up for a sec. Clear out the queue. But on top of that, here you go. Husbando for y'all. Scrolling a little bit with that. There we are. Man, I totally forgot that event. So yeah, going from Lads to Immortal Diaries. And then Max also doing quick art to call me out where it's like, Gothic Gamer, just please tell me NNN doesn't mean No Nut November, because let's not bring that into this world. I don't think that's anyone's dream. Good Lord, in creative chat, I know. We got body type. We got the happy AU characters. And now Max just like, me totally not losing my cool. Totally not. Hi, Roseboy Requiem. Why is titties kind of out? You know, that's just a theme tonight. Just everyone's titties out. There we go. You know what? Here you go. Extra thing. So, talking about a lot of the episodic dating games. And so, this is a character that a voice actor I sound like had voiced long time ago from an event where he put on a concert at a bar. In fact, the voice actor I sound like I forgot. He sang the song. So he sang as his character. And he never knew until now how his character was styled in this event. So yeah, here is your half vampire, rich, successful bar owner / rock star / love interest. And also me getting completely well, I wasn't flustered. Chat was getting flustered after Lorelai just dropped in and had dropped a very generous bit of audio and affirmation, let's say. I'm sorry, anyway, yes. A little distracted for a second. What? I'm not distracted, you're distracted. What am I saying? I know, yeah, this dude was voiced by that voice actor I sound like. Funny that. How long was it ago? I think he did that 3 or 4 years ago. That voice actor I sound like, he stops by a lot. But yeah, and it's not easy to find art from that video game, as far as I know. So, thank you, Angel, for bringing that out. I did not know, what that looked like. Lorelai calling me a good boy and we're playing. I was only 19. Don't call me out. Claim it was. Don't exaggerate. It's only 19 times.
Good boy.
Plus 1 off stream. Anyway, what was I saying? Lies, you got so flustered. Shut up. No, shut up. I didn't get flustered. You got flustered. Totally got flustered. It was 20. Shut up. Oh my God. Y'all are being terrible tonight. I can't believe y'all. So that's what you missed right now. All this cozy chaos right now. Chat really trying to take control of the Zetaplex. You counted that. No, you didn't. It's a lie. Don't you mew at me, Tuxel. I see that. I see that in chat right now. Y'all really trying to throw me off. Y'all trying to make sure I go to sleep with a smile on my face. The insomniac dream dragon guiding you. Y'all shameful. Yo, man, the one who gets you flustered? Oh, well, in that case, you know what to ask him to do tonight. Words of affirmation? I respect that. A happy, loving relationship. And don't let anyone ever get in the middle of it. You two love each other. That's what I love. Next emote is the Kappa one. Tuxo going through all the classics. Oh my God. Get you flustered with a sexy voice. Well, every now and then I can play the Uno reverse card. Not everyone gets to pick on me with that little payback. Know what I mean? Can draw me even more flustered. Oh God, now I'm scared. Ow. You've got the PJ's Fantasy Walking Dead themed one. I'm even curious because I feel like it's been... that voice actor hadn't heard about him in a while, so I don't know if the game's still going on or what was happening with it. Mean payback? And good night, Savannah. Get some rest. Be well. Payback? Well, I can always deliver a little something too. Warm your soul as you drift away into the night. Bring you peace, dulcet tones. You need a guy to call you a good boy. Well, Rose Boy, have you been a good boy? Have you been kind? Have you been sweet? Have you been behaving? Do you just need a head pat? Soft pat on the head. Oh, there's the smile on your face. That's what I wanted to see. Good boy. And Lorelai, have a wonderful night. Oh my god, I'm still blushing right now. Anyway, yeah, I'm not blushing, you're blushing. Thank you for joining. Please do get some rest. Have beautiful dreams, and may your cat also, well, I was trying to think, because cats doesn't necessarily work where it's like, oh, give them all the head pats. Give them all. Actually, I don't know if your cat is one of those ones who just loves being pet all the time, but I hope they snuggle and just bring you peace and a wonderful evening. Thank you. Max, you too? Oh no, am I going to have to make this a redeem for y'all? Man, we are on the Shinkansen sussy male VTuber stuff. Your cat likes cheek pets. Aw, she likes chin scritches when she isn't busy hating you. Fair.
Cat behavior. I don't want anything. Stay away. I am cat. I am fully independent. I live in your house, but I own it. Now give me chin scritches.
Cat behavior. And Naya-chan, may you have a beautiful night. May you have warm dreams, and may you have visions that you can dance away to that are so wonderful that you can carry them back to the hours of the waking. So, until you return to the Zettaplex, good night. Cats in a nutshell. So it's funny, someone even brought their cat to the Zettaplex not too long ago. And this was one of those rare dog-like cats where he was so lovey. He practically just chased my hand. And we're talking the kind of cat who even loves belly rubs. Which I know, they're like unicorns that you find a cat that actually likes being scratched on their tummy. But this cat is just like, yes, I like to be pet here, and here, and here. Oh, and right by the tail, there we go, there we go. Oh, and tummy scratches. No claws, no flinching, all just dancing around my hand. And I'm like, okay, well, fair enough. It is so rare that you get one of those dog cats, but I just go, okay, you know what? I mean, I may be allergic to you, but you're cute. You cute little kitty. All right, you get all the love. I'm totally going to have to clean everything when you're gone, otherwise I will be a stuffy dragon. Your face is red, so sue me if you want to be a good boy. Toes curled. Well, that's what I like to hear. Golly, Lorelai might be inspiring me to do some redeems now. Heck. How might... Ideas. Because I know, of course, I'm always happy to wish you all a good night. Whenever it's time for you all to drift away into your dreams. Look in the showcase, you dropped more, eh? What else is there? Oh, and okay, so we got some light sources then as well. Also, gonna save Marcus for y'all later. Nice. Light and dark. I know certainly that sweet boy's got a light inside his heart. Amidst all the darkness he's faced, he still walks with light. One of your cats conditionally enjoys belly rubs if you pet him enough. Ah, okay, so it's... as we're talking dating sim games, where it's like you hit the threshold where your cat's like,
All right, I accept the belly rubs. I accept your tribute. Good. Continue. More.
Cats are such funny creatures. Even, although knowing dogs are much more lovey, where it's just like, ooh, pet, do I get pet, pet me here, and pet me here. Dogs are so silly. It's, gotta fill the belly rub meter, right? Yeah, dogs are easy mode when it comes to that dating sim meter, where it's just like, oh, I get a pet. Every now and then you might get that tsundere where it's just like, all right, I only want the hip pet. So I'm going to reverse like a tractor trailer, place myself in between your legs, now scratch my butt. Thank you. Well, fabulous. And then they leave you, go walk off to get their next thing of attention. But that's, love hearing me flustered. Shut up. Y'all really love seeing me get thrown off. Can't believe you. All right. Well, Jail, have a good night. Rest well. Be well and take care. Till we meet again. One of your cats likes to play fetch with a toy. That I have seen from cats who have come to the Zettaplex. Cats are like Koreans. Hard mode, but in being cute. Okay, Korean chopsticks. Okay. I'm like, oh dear. Korean chopsticks. Okay, noted. I'm like, oh my god, suddenly we get like an anthropomorphization of the Far East where you're dating every individual country. And Korea is just hard mode. You need to impress Korea. Truth be told, hard mode is probably. You know what? We're not gonna put North Korea in a dating sim. That's just gonna go sideways. Not only me, your ex-roommate's cat was a dog cat. Grab your arm, wouldn't let go. Oh, that's so cute and kind of troublesome and adorable. That's right, Ukes, I forgot about that. Cute cat. Hopefully that cat's doing well. Hard mode, Korean chopsticks. Just hard mode, dating Korea. Cat Koreans rise up. Or Korean cats, whichever way we're going. You gotta prove that you can keep up like you're in a K-pop band. You gotta be able to sing, you gotta be able to dance, you gotta be able to rap. They'll beat tsundere with you like you're the fucking Saja boys. And hello, Magnus Moth, welcome back. How are you doing? We've had a very colorful night tonight. We have gone from talking about dating sim characters to Lorelai dropping words of affirmation that completely scrambled my brain. And now, what are we even talking about anymore? You want a country dating game, it's literally just, I'm dating the entire population of Korea. Oh, and Blue Rose just dropped some new art. Blue Rose, I'm sharing. We got some more art. Let's come in. Change that on up. I know, while showing off fan art, I just love seeing y'all doing art regardless. So, fan art, original art, transform, fit to screen. There we go. There. Yeah. Perfect. Yes, I completely... Look, chat watched in live time as I was completely scrambled. Oh my god, like an egg on ketamine. Just, your mind is just gone. But, so, I'm actually going to tell you a funny story, Roseboy. This is a game that doesn't exist, but someone who visited the Zettaplex once was working on a game that they called Messin' with Texas. And it was a story about dating anthropomorphized versions of the cities of Texas. And to add on to this, you play as the main character, Angie. Los Angeles, she's coming from California. And so she would have a chance to date all of these personified versions of Texas cities from the Republic of Texas. And, oh my god, before Magnus Moth says, I vote you add Snake from Metal Gear Solid to the country dating sim and make him a country singer. You can call him Snake Shelton. Well, Colonel, I'm crushing it. I'm crushing it. Like a beer can, I'm crushing it. Man, I need some Magnolia wine right now. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but what else could Snake say about that? You have Otacon, meanwhile, like, golly Moses, it's just like the stories my grandmammy told me. Big Mama always told me to watch out for snakes in my boots. Can we have Country Metal Gear Solid now? We just have Snake and Otacon, and you know, because this is a Hideo Kojima game, we just got all the undertones of implications. But, oh my. Just imagine, y'all want to see Country Yowie, Snake, and Otacon. Slipped on the snow, fell down the stairs when I joked about wanting my ass destroyed. Man, Big Mama always told me to watch my step. I slipped on the snow and fell down the stairs. When I joked about wanting my ass destroyed, I should have specified. Otacon, you gotta learn to say what you want. Snake, do you think love can bloom by the riverside? I don't know, Otacon. Guess it depends on where you left your boots that night. I know. Oh, can I put my boots next to yours? Anytime. We'll put our shit kickers next to each other. I want to peel you like a corn husk snake. Call me David. Okay. Call me Hal. There's your wholesome yaoi for the night. Oh. Mother, my ass was so small it broke when I fell. Golly. Well, you know, we could always add a little country flair around these parts. I mean, certainly want to watch over y'all. If what brings you happy dreams is magnolia wine and seeing the lightning bugs as they are, well, I guess I should call them fireflies. Lightning bugs means you're from Jersey, but... well, if that brings you peace of mind, then who might object? Have a starry night. You just hear the frogs croaking. And you know, when you wake up in the morning, you just see the sun rising over Texas. And it brings you peace. I know, all the varieties. I figure we could go soupy, we could go nice and Cajun, we could do, you know, laissez-les bon temps brûlé cher. Oh, you know, sometime we'd like to get out of the city and just be able to head on down, just enjoy everything. Golly, you are like voodoo in my heart. Makes me think, one of these days, if I ever make it to the waking world, I hear New Orleans has vampire absinthe bars. And sometimes I might be a bit of a basic bitch of a dragon when it comes to a little something that is tasty. But anyway, got that, you know. And of course, you got your varieties. You got your varieties of twang. You could always go with something again when you're, you know, like down in Louisiana. But then Texas, a little bit sharper. Texas, you want to make sure is very straightforward. Now, in this case, I'm talking like a Dallas Texan. So you want to make sure you're talking business, and, you know, still welcome in it. Make sure that they feel all nice and warm. Come on in. Come down and read these parts. I'll make you beer, make up some brisket on Sunday. Golly, and if that ain't the truth, then God's a possum. Very devil went down to Georgia. Ow. Not sure why your legs are shaking. I can't Yeah, I'm afraid I can't help with that one. Because now also there's your even deeper twangs where if you go like to around, I'm thinking about it, like think of something like North Carolina or maybe Tennessee, where you're getting your even soupier tones. And I suppose you could even go to maybe like Missouri and you're getting those really up and down kind of, that's where you get your really strong twang. And, generalizations as they are. Because, you could drink water from Missouri and definitely mash it up with something that's got some other kind of thing. It's always a generalization. You'll certainly hear different things where you're going to go. Like even when you go up to Canada and you hear how they talk about their hosts, where you get those vowel shifts and things like that. I just love listening in any kind of sound. And then, of course, you have the New Jersey dating sim. Hey, welcome to New Jersey. Go fuck yourself. You've just achieved the level 5 love advancement. Or Philadelphia dating sim, where you decide that win or lose, you're going to riot in the city and climb the lampposts. Smooth, but country twang doesn't do much for me. Maybe it doesn't help you grow up in a very redneck. Fair. So I nail that North Carolina kind of twang. That's something that whenever I've heard anyone from North Carolina, it's certainly it's a much sharper twang whenever I've listened into it. And so it's something, of course, not to judge one way or another, but whenever I'm listening in and trying to see what is it that people sound like, maybe even emulate it. Because it can be a very familiar kind of thing. And as you can hear there, where it's that versus Dallas, Texas. Now, you can definitely hear you got a little bit of a twang in Texas, but in that case, it's straightforward. You want to talk like it's business. Just business, deliver, right up, here we go. Love six flustered Dirk. Oh, that's right, I did forget, because you were doing more art crimes. Thank you for the reminder. Max, there you go. Let me pull up that. Keep the rotation of things. Oh my god. Nope. There we go. So yeah. Getting even more flustered. We're even getting the swirly eyes in that one right down here. Yeah, sorry. Eh? Hold on. What's happening? Hold on. Something's going sideways. Excuse me, y'all. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Yeah. More flustered. Can't believe y'all. Y'all are really trying to throw me. Am I going to have like a donathon where it's just y'all terrorize me more and more? Why are y'all picking on me? I can't believe y'all. Here I guide you into your dreams, and you pick on me like I'm some slutty male VTuber. Can't believe y'all. You ate the... To make sure I read that correctly, the whiner to my lips? Make sure I read that correctly, because I was going, I hope it's not the wiener to my lips, because that's certainly a... I don't think I want to get into whatever kind of fanfiction that's going to be. But, I mean, I can. Threatening more arts crimes, more art muses. Do you have any colors by chance? God, no! Yeah. Winner. Yeah, I was trying to make sure I did see what that word was supposed to be. Colors. All the colors. I see and... Ah, yes, throwing some trauma in there to break up the mix. Nothing like some vent art. The things that bring out the other side. Time to fluster me? Well, I think I'll probably call it a night soon, but a few more minutes for some flustering. Because since it is late. Well, right on cue. And I'm claimed. Y'all shameless. Y'all shameless. Can't believe y'all. I can't believe y'all. Just asking. Colors. Have any colors? Y'all doing more art crimes? How the fuck do you spell damn dysgrapha? I think I lost a little bit of that one. I'm not sure if I know which word you're intending to spell. I feel like I'm about to do an Andy Field hand unit like, I see that you're having some trouble with the input. I've successfully managed to interpret what you intended to say. Your name is Eggs Benedict. I see that you had trouble with the input. I proceeded to complete the input with your original intentions. You were looking to get a bonus of exotic butters. Delicious. Yeah, and I could go for some exotic butters right about now. Who likes exotic butters? Getting better? Okay. Yeah, you've been sick for a while, Dolly Chan, so recover, please. In fact, I know Miss G, it's been a minute. Dysgraphia. Okay, there we are. But I know Miss G, she's been dealing with bronchitis for weeks. And it's really unfortunate because I know as she goes public and has been needing to hover over her mute button because her coughs have just been brutal. And yeah, it's really taken her a while to recover. So, regardless, recover. Sexy Dragon is a good boy, is the goodest of boys. Oh, well, I can be your good boy. Given I don't know who will be putting the collar on who, but I can happily lead you to your dreams. Yes, no, things are tough right now. Certainly, especially after the Fire Nation attacked 5 years ago. Recover. Be safe. I've certainly had my shares of things. I've had my sicknesses. And more beyond that. Guess what? What? Had the flu on Christmas. Ugh. Yeah, be gone. That's yuck. Your birthday month, January. Your birthstone is the garnet. I was about to go into a Welcome to Night Vale reference. Enjoy your garnet. Make sure to vogue like Garnet. And may you get future vision like Garnet. Actually, I don't even know if that's a good power. Given future vision could draw... guess what day? I mean, I have 31 choices, so... I don't know. It's either the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21th, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, or 31st. It's one of those. Or is it January 32nd? No, there's only one month that has 32 days, and that's March. So make sure to wish everyone a happy March 32nd. And they'll appreciate that. Garnet. Oh yeah. No, if y'all start talking about Steven Universe, man. All I wanna do is see it turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna be is someone who gets to see a giant woman. Golly, I could talk Steven Universe for hours. Your birth month has 32 days? I know, surprise. A lot of people seem to not know about March 32nd. But, yeah, it exists. Whenever you wish someone, they'll always appreciate that you remembered, because most think of the wrong name for that day. They think it's a totally different date and they don't realize, no, you have 32 days in March and 29 in April. Yeah. Look it up sometime. Whenever you wish someone a happy March 32nd, stronger than you. Big mood. No, that's a good. The whole Steven Universe soundtrack is good. There's so many wonderful songs. February only has 28 and 29 during a leap year. I know. I mean, some calendars claim that March is 31. But those who know the truth, you know it's got 32. Just no one wants to believe it. They're like, ha ha ha, you're trying to pull a prank on me, aren't you? Leona, you're opal. Okay. Now there's a question we might have to dive into one night. If any of y'all can discuss, if any of y'all know what gem you resonate with. Well, where I come from, time doesn't really mean much. Some people have suggested what they think my birthday might be, but I'm just from a place beyond time. I know. Sadly, you weren't born on March 32nd. Again, I don't get it though. Everyone thinks you're pulling some sort of prank. They're like, what do you think, I am a March fool? Be an amethyst, February 27th. Ruby, you got July. Okay. Aquamarine, which I think, yeah, you're March. So that's aquamarine. And then diamond is April. Emerald is May. There's a second one, but then I want to say pearl or moonstone is considered June. Ruby for July. Peridot for August. Sapphire, September. I want to say October is topaz. I'm pretty sure October is topaz. But November I think is citron. You resonate with amethyst and lapis, but your gemstone is garnet. Fair. Yes, April is diamond. And there's also some different interpretations, but that's the traditional one. All March babies, all y'all got aquamarines. Huh. Funny that. Yeah, I need to look. October, November, December, the ones I always forget. Birthstones. You're guessing I'm an emerald, eh? Interesting choice. You think I would be born in May? Again, time doesn't mean much here, but I do like emeralds. I certainly love the color of a good gemstone. Oh, that's right. October is opal. That's what I was trying to think of. Okay. October is opal. November is either a citron or a topaz. And then December is... There's a few for December. Some say tanzanite. I'd never heard that for December, but there is turquoise as another one. Interesting. Neville, well, his birthday would be somewhere between the 1st and 29th of February. Are you the only February child in here? Possibly. So we got 2 Februaries. Okay, talking about amethyst or jasper. Now, I don't know if now just make sure when you say he is giving off amethyst or jasper, do you mean, just make sure who you talking about with that. If we're talking, I don't know if we're talking like Steven Universe still. You think I give off amethyst or jasper. Interesting. You think I'm like a big tough brawler? Just gonna kick your ass. Didn't I say my birthday is May in a Tetra stream? Maybe. I mean, I think people have suggested I might be a May baby. Nope, lower. I mean, I do like emeralds, so not the worst gem in the world. Wasn't supposed to be a reply, maybe. Because I will say, amethyst I do find to be a very beautiful stone as well. If it's the Steven Universe significance, I'm not sure if I feel those two fit, but that's a... Oh, yeah, I think I remember that from some point where Lance's birthday, Rainimator Lance, where his is canonically February 29th. Of course he has to pick that day. He deliberately picked that day to be born because frickin' Lance. Lance has to do everything to be as much of a showstopper as possible. No shame. I think Nostra's somewhere in September, right? I think I remember that for Nostra. Gotta go back and look. Favorite color always was and still is purple. Purple's also, I might be biased, but purple is a very beautiful color. I love purple. And purple represents magic. And it can carry so many different emotions in it that as a color, it's so striking. And just, I feel like purple is a color that not many people have the boldness to fully embrace. So for the purple enjoyers, it's almost like the siblinghood where you're just like, hey, yeah, nice. Yep, you like the bold stuff. But yeah, I certainly enjoy, because even talking about emeralds, while I do enjoy the color of an emerald, green is a tough color to work with. So you need to find, there's certain colors that work well with green, and especially neutrals are the good way of making it work. Unless you're talking something like pink. Green and pink go together so well. Or green and purple. Yes, purple also has a very regal kind of color to it, so that's another thing. And hello, Roxanne, I see you on YouTube. Welcome in. Nostra's hasn't been confirmed, but you're headcanoning it as December 14th. Fair. I mean, that would make sense, given Nostra's namesake. And purple's also the hardest color to make, dye-wise. So, there's definitely something unique about purple. But, again, I'm a little biased. I'm a purple enjoyer. Tell you what, since I know it is getting to be a bit late, how about we get ready to start winding down for the evening? Let's see who is live. Because we've got some choices. Who do we have? Okay, so we've got a few choices for where I can send you tonight. Almantas is up talking, in case you want to hear him go on. Retired sociology professor, or former sociology professor, so in case you want to hear an old man who enjoys old things, I could send you to Almantas. Zeki is online again. Let's see what he's doing. I think he's just chatting right now. He's building more Gunpla. So in case you want to watch model building, we got that. Braver Cube is doing more... What is it? Braver Cube is doing some ASMR again. I could send you off to the database to dance if y'all want some EDM. So, those are the options I know of. I'm gonna throw this to y'all. Oh, actually, Almantas is doing calligraphy. Let's see. Zeki. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Make sure I get that. Cube ASMR or the database. Let's go with that. So, let me know where I should set course. And while we're waiting for that, Gothic Gamer, may you have a beautiful night. May you have wonderful dreams. May you have beautiful color visions that come to you in your sleep. And may you have a little bit of light that you can hold and carry back to the hours of the waking. So until we meet again, good night. All right, looks like we might need a tiebreaker, but get any other voices in. Or rather, get any other votes in. Let me know if there is anything else, because otherwise we're going to need to have a tiebreak. Oh, it looks like y'all might be wanting to go watch an old man who enjoys old things. Almontas it is. All right. Well, let's then get ready to wind down. Where is the thing that I need? There we are. Beautiful. Perfect. Well, I appreciate you all joining me tonight. It's been an absolute blast. Whoop. Ah, no. There we go. Didn't get that. Golly. I'm sorry. I'm still frazzled from earlier. But thank you all for joining. Thank you all for sharing your dreams with me. Thank you for joining me as we drift away into a beautiful abyss. So, close your eyes, see beautiful visions, and hold on to that light to carry it back to the hours of the waking. I'll always be here for you. So, may you go peacefully with a smile on your face. And until our next adventure, be well, be awesome, and keep dreaming. Of course, we have the Discord for anyone who'd like to stop in. Y'all have been seeing lots of art crimes tonight. Got lots of wonderful people, and thank you for sharing your art. Fan art, original art. It's all magical. But we'll be going on some new adventures soon. And I always appreciate you coming back. So, I leave you with a raid. Oh, raid message. Almost forgot. Whoops. Almost forgot. 9 million things. You'd think I'd finally figured out how to do this by now. Your host has a lot going on in his mind. Color fluster after you're done coloring it. Well, enjoy the calligraphy, and here is our raid message. So, be nice, be awesome, and until our next adventure, I will see you all soon. Good night, dreamers.
The turning of the tides, glide into a new dawn. We keep moving on, go on, living freedom, we keep